Hey everyone, it's Jen with Spirited Saturdays. Um, I know that this is kind of a different setup here, and a little bit of a different camera, but I'm staying at my friend's house. My friend, by the way, if you're watching this, thank you times 10 million because you're great. My friend is letting me stay at her house when she's not there, so I could have the space and practice and do those kinds of things. So it's really been wonderful and extremely helpful. So um, so it kind of falls right into the topic that we're doing this week, which is recovery tools and recovery toolbox, like things that we would put in a recovery toolbox, and things that we do every day or little goals that we make every day to help ourselves recover. It got me thinking about if I had a toolbox, metaphorically or literally, what would I put in it? What would I use to strengthen myself every day? What could I refer to every day that would build me up and remind me to have hope? And I'm going to talk about it as it goes. I don't have anything really pre laid out for this video because I already know some of those things, and I feel like I want to just expand on them as I speak to you about them. Because for me, they're coming from a place of genuine progress, and I want to speak to you from that place of not even having to necessarily plan out things that help me, because I want to show you that they're so integrated by now that they're natural, that I can connect to them. So I would hope that for others you can also know that it's possible for you to be able to just automatically connect to a place that strengthens and helps you, and that it doesn't have to be this strange foreign effort. It doesn't have to be forced. It might start out that way, but eventually it could get to a place of just coming into yourself again, either returning to a place that where you used to be, or developing a new sense of self. So really just becoming comfortable in your own skin and your own self. So for me, my recovery toolbox would involve evidence that I've collected over a period of time that shows periods of success, periods of joy, periods of defeating the negative. So if I have, like today, for example, I had a really good day today, and good days like this don't happen for me. Today was a special day. So I felt so good at the end of the day because of several things that went on, but a couple in particular that really made me feel like I was doing what I was supposed to be doing with my life. I was part of a rehearsal today that felt great, and I saw a friend, and it was just like overall a really great, inspiring, and at times blissful, I would say, kind of a day. And when after my rehearsal, I actually called my therapist, and I told her how I was feeling in that moment, because I wanted to record that feeling, and I wanted it to be witnessed, and I wanted it to be known, because I only call my therapist with bad news or like when I'm not doing well. So I really wanted that contrast. So back to the original point of the toolbox, gathering evidence like that, that goes in my metaphorical toolbox. Today's message, that was good, that was really where I captured a great moment, and I was feeling really great. That for sure in the box to be referred to as evidence that it is possible for me to feel this great when I'm not. I have a history of feeling like the state that I'm in is lasting. I can't see out of it. So next time I feel badly and feel that I can't see out of it, I'm going to refer back to this good moment and at least logically be able to tell myself that it's possible. So other things kind of along those lines in my toolbox would be other people in my life who, and the messages that they've given me, that full recovery, sustained recovery is absolutely without a doubt possible. That goes in my toolbox. Quotes that I've collected from them, things that have stood out that they've said to me, things that I've said to myself, maybe as a result of knowing them. Those kinds of things, reminders, confidence boosters, go in my toolbox. Evidence of my own positive creations go in my toolbox. Things that I've drawn, things that I've created in group therapy, like art pieces that I've done in group, actual pieces that reflect talents and abilities that I have that are recorded, that I can listen to my music, and say, you have a talent and it does not, you should never dismiss that. That goes in my toolbox. The literal recordings, the literal audio recordings that I can refer back to, they zap me into a different time, into a feeling state where that's all I was able to think about and focus on was just feeling passionate about music. I had to, in that present moment that I was recording, I couldn't think of anything else. So it's a place for me to return to center me and to also fire me up and make me feel passionate, kind of instantaneously. Along those lines of instantaneous change, or focus, or self-soothing, I would have to say that I just learned about oils in my yoga class. So now I'm going to make sure I have some oils to rub on my hands, put up to my face, and breathe in a few times. And it creates an instantaneous change in your physiology. And if you're struggling and you're anxious or whatever it is, breathing in certain scents, breathing in oils, really, really helps immediately. Just like taking a deep breath, but it's like enhanced. I got these quotes in my yoga class the other day. And I'm going to read you some of them. The teacher, I can give you the information in the description box, but it's a recovery yoga class if you're interested in joining. I'll write a little bit more about that in the description. But these are some quotes that we got that are going in my toolbox, or already are, really. Breathe. You are alive. Breathe and you know that you are alive. Breathe and you know that all is helping you. Breathe and you know that you are the world. Breathe and you know that the flower is breathing too. Breathe for yourself and breathe for the world. Breathe in compassion and breathe out joy. And that's from Annabelle Leahy from Thich Nhat Hanh. Breathe, you are alive. And I'll put the info for that below. But yeah, so that's just a sample quote, some quotes. Other than that, Toolbox would have to include people's numbers, emails, people that I know I can reach out to. My keyboard, for sure. I can't believe that's not the first thing I said, but happens to be right there. That was not on purpose. My piano, but the keyboard really because I can take it places, I can take it with me, and it's it doesn't it's like taking a piece of me with me wherever I go. Sometimes it's really hard to carry around, so it's very special. I have to, anyway, gosh, okay, forget that thought. What else? Yeah, my journal, for sure. And just remembering what I like to do for fun. So, just certain movies that I like, or certain books that I like to read, or stores that I like to go to. Certain kinds of tea that I like to drink that make me feel good. And yeah, I think that's probably it for today. But I definitely suggest creating a toolbox for yourself, whether it be metaphorical or literal. And I would like to create one. I don't have an actual box, and it's something that I'm sure would help. So I'm going to go ahead and make myself a box. These videos are also in my toolbox, by the way. So, as are all of you. You're in my toolbox too. I mean that. Every single person who watches these videos makes me feel like what I have to say matters, and that means the world to me. So you're all in my toolbox every single moment of every day. And that cat that's in the background also going in the box. Well, the litter box, but whatever. Alright, that's that. Take care. Bye.